We realized that we could solve some logistical problems if we changed the way we approach the controller topic.
Controller primarily performs a few functions. One of them is acquire sensor data from a system, and another one is output to end effectors of a system.
And typically those controllers are specialized for specific applications. So they're not generic at all in nature. So they're usually just one of a kind or one of a kind for a particular application.
In the interchangeable intelligent controller, you have all controllers that pretty much are identical. So basically there's a commonality in software, but their behavior is different depending on where they're located in the network.
Well, the way the concept works is that there is an identifier that is part of the vehicle or system everywhere a controller goes. And that controller, when it mates to the system, I say in this case it's a system, it gains access to the identifier and forms a request based on that identifier's value to the rest of the system. And then what happens is the request is answered by a server that understands the behavior of every position in that system, and the controller gains its behavior from that server. The code is essentially downloaded to the controller. This allows it to have one function in one location, and then when you move it to another part of the system, have a different function in that new location. Currently, there's modules that are called system on chip or modules on chip that allow us to really reduce our size of our controller tremendously. I mean, when we did it the first time, it was the size of half a loaf of bread.
Now with the shrinking technology or miniaturization, you could have the size of an engine control or a controller about the footprint of a credit card.
Controllers are moving into all different aspects of our lives. I mean, you look at your automobile, it could easily have 40 different controllers on it. And that trend is going on in other areas, such as plants. Certainly our spacecraft are going to become more and more sophisticated as our users expect more of various systems.
Because availability is part of reliability. So if you have more controllers out there that can easily replace one that's broken, then that downtime of that system is reduced considerably.
And so the ability to swap them around where they're needed is a very powerful idea.
This NASA technology and many others are ready to be transferred to your business. Find out more by visiting technology.nasa.gov.